Yeah, yeah, yeah. 25-8, nigga, we do this shit, ain't no breaks, nigga. Lay this shit. I am this shit, nigga. All that. But, yeah. Big guns, I got big guns, ARs, AKs, nigga, pick one. This young nigga on that shit, you should get on. And I promise you get fucked if your bitch come. No Sminklewood, nigga, show the crib love. Like that nigga Nip, kinda sick, blood. On the knee side, niggas bang my shit tough, it's all up. Even to my homeboys that switched up. Funny thing is, they swore when I get rich, I turn my back on them, but I'm still up in the mix, huh? Goddamn. Ain't that some shit? Can't a young nigga pull up in the six, getting his dick sucked? Where your money at? We gon' smoke 100 sacks, shooting up your block, switch cars, then we double back. You a funny cat, you ain't made 100 rap. You ain't nothing like Nip Puffs, that's a fucking fact. Where your money at? Where your money at? Where your money at? Yeah. Where your money at? Look. Where your money at? 50s in your 100s at. Drop my new shit toward the world, then we double back. I be running laps till I'm running rap. But I don't want no help, ain't no fun in that. Like the type of raps make you wanna stack. Make a nigga wanna Benz, make 100 racks. I heard your tape, where you done it at?
Where you been grind? Where you done it at?
You wasn't full time, you was coming back. It was like I'm finna roll, it was finna crack.
And you ain't want none of that.
Give me love, give me cash, give me respect. Anything other than I'ma reject. Give me time, give me space, give me a set. For real, what you gon' get is the best, you know it. They ain't fucking with it at all, you know it. Say standing this tall, you know it. All money in the name of the squad. That's how you niggas know we came to bar to swat. Where your money at? We gon' smoke 100 sacks. Shooting up your block, switch cars, then we double back. You a funny cat, you ain't made 100 rap. You ain't nothing like Nip Puffs, that's a fucking fact. Where your money at? 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 Where your money at?
Welcome back, guys. The Not Cosmic Brother Cam. Motherfucking Grand Slam. St. Patty's Day, all up in your mama's way. You know what I'm saying? Doing the motherfucking thing on the ones and twos. It's your boy Cozzy. Cos, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's the world? What's up, River? What's up, Greg? What's up, Ross? Gang's all here. Guys, what are you? You out there living life, huh? Is that what it is? A bunch of you cool guys got lives, huh? Hanging out, having fun. This pop filter might work if I put it where I am speaking into the mic. You guys think that you're fucking cool. You're too good to come kick it with the cause. Yeah, they're probably over there hanging out with Kenny. That's what I think they're doing. They're over there hanging with the kin. I like that Griggy's dropping his Irish knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like a, you know what I'm saying? It really is like a fortune cookie with like a pint of Guinness. I had some green Guinness. You know what was weird is I went to my St. Patty's Day was last weekend. Like Dallas had the big ass parade, and Griggy, a couple of people started chasing after me because they thought I was a leprechaun. Griggy, the more we say the joke, the funnier it gets, huh? Yeah, no, I went out and got drunk, and then shit got weird. I went with a girl and then her friends, and then the shit got Mickey and weird, and I was super cool about it, but I was just like, I gave them the Irish goodbye at the Irish St. Patty's Day parade. I just hit up a little. I was like, I'll hit you around later. I'm about to roll. It's finna crack. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gave her the Irish goodbye. It was stupid packed. Like, I don't know why anybody does this shit. It was just basically, what was it, Greenville they had blocked off, and it was both sides of the road. And of course, it's a parade, and they don't want people walking through the parade. So it's like, even when the parade's over, the barriers are still up, and all the DPD is out there. Like, so you can't even walk across the street, even if like your bus stop is like right there. You actually have to go up all the way the parade route and come all the way back down, type of shit. So no, I mean, I had to do the Irish goodbye. Oh, people see? Hold up. That's that drip. That's the girls asked me to say, Cosmic, what you wearing tonight? I said, don't worry about it, baby. I said, baby, don't worry about it. It's that drip. It's that vintage splash. Hold on. It's just too much on the back for me to try to show it and smoke and pay attention. But I think it says, with apologies, whose apologies, without apologies. Who the fuck is Ian Ellis or something like that? That's that drip. I can't see it for myself, but that's that splash. Ah, sorry about that, gang. I'm sorry if you saw my. I got some. Yeah, it's rad. It's a one of a kind. You know what? You might, because you might turn on the stream and you might have been thinking to yourself, Kaz, did you get that oversized shirt at the Salvation Army or out of the homeless bin that somebody donated to you? And I'd say no. Ian Ellis himself sent it to me from the Chicago offices of the LLC, and it was actually CEO's hand me down. So CEO's hand me down. I'm really gonna have to grow in it. I'm waiting. I gotta my next, like my fourth fat of my life. Maybe this shirt will fit properly. It's very nice. I like it. I'm into it. I'm into the drip and the swag. I did have a green beer. Did any of y'all have green beer today? I don't know. It seems weird. I don't like extra stuff added to my. I didn't like. Remember when ketchup was like purple and green? They did that. I forgot what company they did it, but a company made purple and green fucking ketchup, and I wasn't into that either. Wasn't it? It wasn't. No, no. It didn't seem like something I would be into. Not the type of thing I like. I don't know what Kenny where you would get those ideas from. Did I tell you that specifically, Kenny? Did I tell you, hey Ken, I'm not gonna go live as much, and I feel like the green beer affected my shit. I do feel like it was fucking bad. Just a blunt with moms. Hey man, I mean shit. You gotta do what you gotta do. Super Bears. Oh, Heinz. I was hoping this would be fucking is this Vito? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I guess it was Heinz that made the green purple ketchup. And like just like with that stuff, it changed the color of your shit. And I didn't like that. I don't like stuff that changes the color of my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like. I don't know. I don't like food coloring added to my food. Even if you just did it goofily, like I'm gonna add some green to these scrambled eggs. I feel like I can taste food coloring, though I know I can't. It's just something in my brain. It's like soda, like all sodas and sprites. Like they have to put so much stuff into your soda to get it to a certain color and look. Because if they gave it to us just with the flavoring and not worried about the look of it, it would all look like different levels of probably piss flavoring. You know what I'm saying? It's really not goo. We got Griggy Grickster. Hold on. Oh, we got someone in the backstage. Listen, guys. What was that guy? Hold on. I'm working on my nice Gutfeld insults whenever that my friends come on. I'm trying to think of one. One, I forgot. I thought one for Helen, but what did I think? I thought of one for Pete, but I can't remember it. Either it was something about like white supremacy or or fentanyl. I remember Helen's. I don't know. Yeah, real gut feel like that. Well, okay, let's pretend this was Helen DeKellar, right? Oh, here's a guy who's pimped out the Bible so much it makes Joel Osteen sweat. Helen DeKellar. That's like in my head, like I had one for you in particular, but I was thinking like, God damn it, what did I think of Pete Ard?
Well, my favorite Gutfield joke ever was what was it? Something about if I were on you, I'd be coming too. I think I've used it before. It's a pickup line. He says, "This girl she has a shirt that's very becoming on her. If I were on her, I'd be coming too."
I don't know about those like Fox News fucking. I don't like. I kind of like Tucker. Like okay, this is a good one. This is like a nice First Amendment kind of constitutional argument. Because I'm curious about because where Pete stands with degeneracy and the whats and stuff. Like the last segment of Tucker Carlson that I was like, Tucker, you're completely wrong about this. And they do it every year, Pete, don't they? Doesn't every year some fucking freedom of speech fucking group or freedom of expression group create a satanic club in a high school, and then they go, you can't do that, and you're like, well, no, guys, you do meet at the poll, that gay shit. So if we got to get rid of the satanic club, we got to get rid of the meet at the poll stuff. And Tucker Carlson was so not constitutionally right about that. He was so like, no, you just hate God in America. And it's like, well, they might. I mean, whatever. But if you allow one person's goofy religion into the school system, we kind of have to let everyone. Or there's no religion involved in our public education. How about that? Or no public education. If it's up to me, Pete, there'd be no public education.
That's it. None of you dummies are learning the thing.
Yeah, this wouldn't even be a problem. But the unfortunate part is I've gone to, like, if you go to East Texas, you can find these cities that have unaccredited high schools. You know what I'm saying? High schools that don't they don't technically pass the Texas assessment of knowledge and skills. So you can't really get you have to get a GED. Think about it. Your high school is so shitty that if you did want further education, you'd have to go get a GED for a college or a community college to take you seriously. Your fucking high school is shit.
Yeah, no, they actually have classes for you too. If you're in the public school system and you're like, I want to drop out, they'll give you classes to do your GED for free. You don't have to pay for it or nothing. You just show up, they give you the classes, take the GED, bam, you're graduated.
They need some GEDs through the room. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my GED was easy, and I cheated off the girl next to me. It was funny. Me and her went to the same school, and then all the other kids were from other schools because the GED program takes all the kids from the whole area that are dropping out, and then they put you right into one class. So it was 2 of us from my school, 4 of us from Depew or whatever, and blah 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 blah.
So Pete, I got something. Let's start with this. Let's start with some news. And this is kind of, I'm not gonna say, hold on, I might be shipping out a little bit. Sorry. This is this is just what it is propaganda. And I know Pete is like me, has a good detector on what clearly is propaganda. Now this is way more overt. Sorry. I'm not gonna give YouTube none of my money so I cannot watch, fucking commercials. It's not happening. This is it.
Use the Brave browser, bro.
Use the Brave browser. Okay, okay. Did you see the deep fake that happened this morning?
Deep fake of who?
Zelensky.
Was that a deep fake?
Yeah, let's look at it.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Yeah, because it was so weird. He said some real goofy shit too.
Was basically like drop your arms and give up and come home or go home.
It was some real goofy shit.
Some real stupid shit. Hold on.
He was wearing a black t-shirt, right? With the arms cut off.
Well, let's see which one's the real one and which was the fake one. I don't know why they give us the update. I guess Russian stores are running out and the prices are going up and stupid gay. I hate vloggers. I wish there was a bomb that could just kill all the vloggers. But let's get it.
And everybody in that whole store is like, this is Biden's fault. Biden did this to us. Meanwhile, everybody over here, Putin did it to us, right?
Putin got into our system and corrupted it. Hold on.
For bags of sugar as Western sanctions make basic necessities hard to come by. The woman who shot this video says there were empty shelves, no salt, no sugar, no pasta. This Russian blogger gave a tour of his local super.
Look at them. Just no bloggers. They all have a look to them, right? They're all these weird squirrel people. What's going on with who is this? I wouldn't. Yeah. If this guy had a camera around the restrooms, I would go alert authorities on him instantly. I wouldn't trust any of this going on.
Well, that's the thing too. If you look at all the old school streamers or the old school vloggers that made their way up through that, now they're all jacked and sell tanning lotion. It's really weird how that community has turned from a bunch of squirrely, weird looking people like that Casey Neistat. Now he's all jacked on roids and shit.
Gave a tour of his local supermarket. It's well stocked, but prices have skyrocketed. Milk is up 45%, pasta 30%, fish 60%. Meanwhile, the Kremlin is deploying a new weapon in the war on Ukraine.
Yeah, that's it right there with the black shirt. Yep.
And now looking at it, right? Now looking at it, Pete, with your eyes not.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Now that you're saying it, but I could just be in my mind too. It could just be trolling me to be
I see. This is for me. This is like 9/11. I don't know how anyone watches 9/11 footage and goes, yeah, that was just 2 planes. That's all that happened there. It's so clearly fake. And it was that thing. Even when you look at the moon landing footage, it's as we get technologically more sophisticated, like they can't, like we're not dumb anymore. You know what I'm saying? I was telling
Yeah.
Helen, if you would have taken the first year that TVs were widely popular, you could have taken a black background and like a spaceship on a string and be like, people of Earth, a spaceship is coming. And everyone would have believed it because no one had, like, no one's caught up. We're not technologically savvy. So when you see something like 9/11 or the fake Osama bin Laden, remember the fake Osama bin Laden photos they try to give us?
Oh
Or
yeah,
the fake
the
ass,
first
or
Osama bin Laden wasn't
yeah,
even
super fake.
close. He was a fat guy.
Yeah. Barack Obama's fucking birth certificate that had all the Photoshop artifacts still in the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that was fucked up too. Like when they kept the
we're
watermarks for the program they used.
they think
Like,
we're
come on.
stupid. You know what I'm saying? They think
Yeah.
we're stupid. And even so, this, like, people fell for this. Pete fell for it. Pete was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, because I have been so tapped out of the news lately because it's just so hard to find news.
No,
that's
Pete, we're cheering on white supremacists. I don't know why you're not fucking on top of this.
Yeah, no, I think it's because there is no more like outlet for me to watch where I can, because like all this stuff is a dopamine drip for like the left and the right, right? You know, like the left wants to
Yeah.
hear their opinions reinforced and the right wants to hear their opinions reinforced. And I don't even agree with like 90% of the white supremacist radio shows, you know, because
Yeah.
they're all funded by you know who. So I mean, for me to watch any of this stuff, it's always just hearing something that makes me angry, you know.
Yeah, okay. There's no more fun in it, and there's no more. Yeah, it's because we're gearing up towards one common goal, and that's war, baby. Oh, let's see what happened. What these Ukrainians might have seen. Look
You
at
see
that
what
goofy ass
Griggy?
milk.
You see what Griggy wrote? It looks like Philip Wave.
Yeah, it looks like. I would hear Ian doing the voice.
45%, pasta 30%.
Little Fatty
fish,
X is about to pop out.
60%. Meanwhile, the Kremlin is deploying a new weapon in the war on Ukraine: deep fake videos. This one purports to show Ukraine's heroic President Zelensky supposedly telling his soldiers.
Yeah, I realized they had to say that, right? Like
heroic. Who are they rooting for? Huh?
Give up your arms. But no one was fooled by such an obvious fake. Here it is side by side with the real Zelensky, who's been praised around the world for his bold leadership.
That's the one I actually watched with the black T-shirt. Now that I re-look at it again.
Okay, you watched the real.
I watched the real one, and he still said some goofy ass shit.
Here it is side by side with the real Zelensky, who's been praised around the world for his bold leadership and refusal to abandon Kyiv. Sam Gregory
is that what he did
on deep fakes.
The man's body doesn't look like Zelensky. His neck doesn't.
Like, it's great that we need an expert to help us out with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like. It's like I think like a teenager could tell you like why this looks fake.
Doesn't look like Zelensky.
I know when I looked
His
at it
voice
first, it
doesn't
was
sound
so
like
blatant. I was like, is my eyes just playing tricks on me, or is that really like such a blatant deep fake? You know, like is that?
Just looks kind of odd. But these kinds of deepfakes can fool people.
President Zelensky responded quickly to the deepfake video, telling his people there will be no surrender. The only ones who should give up arms are Russian soldiers.
Hello, everybody.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger today reached out to his fans in Russia, appealing to them not to fall for Putin's prop.
What is wrong? Why does he look like that, Pete? Why does he look like he's crusty?
Well, because you have to realize that he was pumping tons and tons of drugs into his body, right?
Okay.
So especially like hormones and stuff like that, that is like expanding your blood cells and shit. So like all his blood cells are like probably twice the size of ours. Like he's going to have a stroke or a heart attack soon, and it's going to be really sad. But that's why his face is so red and he looks like Santa, because all his blood cells are stretched to all his veins are stretched to the extreme, you know?
Propaganda.
To the soldiers who are listening to this, remember that 11 million Russians have family connections to Ukraine. So every bullet you shoot a brother or a sister.
Yeah, they know that.
Yeah, they don't. That's why they don't like them.
Pull up the Chechen War Akir, Akir. Have you ever seen that video?
Chechen, or it's a movie, or
no, it's just a video of when they invaded Chechnya. There was two guys that were friends, Akir and the general of like one of the Russian troops, and they were really good friends. And he's pleading to him. He's like, "This is a war that we will both die in. Like, and it's just, and it's some real shit, man. Like, they know they're brothers. Like, you don't have to tell them that, hey, when you're going to fight Ukraine, you're gonna be fighting family and stuff like that, you know?
Hold on, I'm looking for something. Let's see. Do you know what the video's called?
Yeah, I'm grabbing it for you right now.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm dropping in
Yeah, I mean,
Miranda's end.
I mean, like you know, like peace nations have civil wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, where you put? Can you put it in the private? God damn it!
Oh yeah, I can do it.
I'm a
I
Discord
got you.
will ass rape my fucking computer. You can't get
Oop,
it
I
open.
might have hit an extra button. Hold on, let me try that again. There we go. Yeah, this is a video that, like, man, it's hits you in the feels every goddamn time. You know, this is up there with Brian's song for me. Where it just hits you right in the heart, man. It's sad to see. And I mean, that's really what war is too. You're gonna be going against your friends and shit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Hold on. Share screen. Here we go. Do I even have feelings?
I can't believe he didn't cry during the have feelings.
Алек, давай, может быть, как-нибудь, пока не поздно, отведите ребят, Алек, не делайте это, не надо. Вы в любом случае, Алек, пойми, и ты погибнешь, и я погибну. Что с этого толку будет? Сам правильно пойми, кто от этого выиграет? Мы от этого с тобой не выиграем, понимаешь?
I won't show you mercy.
Я тебя увижу в бою, понимаешь, что ты отлично, не отлично, уже я тебя судить не буду так же, как и ты меня, понимаешь?
Whew.
Ты лучше ко мне как
Right, dude? It's deep, bro.
Retreat for them. Give the order to retreat. I can't give that order. From my heart,
From my heart.
I wish that you survived this, but you better leave. Jesus. So this is a Russian in Chechnya? I don't have no choice. Dude.
Alik was the Russian, and the Chechnyan was a different guy, I think. And the Chechnyan dude, everybody in his troop pretty much died except for two guys, and they smuggled out the last recording before the tanks rolled in and they shot them all to hell.
Jesus, dude. Like, that's a really, like, surreal conversation to be able to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even
man,
in a
like,
different language. So
like, so when they say, you know, oh, Ukraine and Russian are brothers, like Arnold saying that, what does Arnold fucking know about this shit? You know,
He's
like
from Austria, right?
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's just some celebrity being like, listen, guys, you guys are brothers. Don't go and fight. Like, they don't have a choice, man. It's either fight or die. You know, like,
Yeah,
what
or
are you
get
trying to
killed,
do, man?
Be like trying to flee and shit.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna shoot you right in the back if you run away. You got to fight.
Don't they have like radical white Muslims in Chechnya?
Yeah,
Right? Or am I
Chechnya's
thinking-
got a fucking badass Muslim white like population. In fact,
Yeah, they're
that
white and they're, like-
Dagor or Dagov or whatever,
Yeah.
one of the UFC fighters, I forget his name. He's really good though. He's the one that beat the shit out of that Irish guy. Happy St. Patty's Day, by the way.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
George St. Pierre got his ass kicked, or not George St. Pierre. Fuck, I still don't know the guy's name.
Uh-oh.
Conor McGregor, that's it.
Conor
That's
McGregor.
the
Today?
Irish
Wait, when was this? Or are you talking about the guy from...
Yeah, the guy that beat him up, that Dagov or...
Yeah. Well, you know, Irish
Doggy
cat. Listen,
boy.
the Irish have a long history of losing to like England, right? Or the Brits. Like, didn't they beat them up for like hundreds of years and try to kill them?
Well,
or is that
that-
the Scottish?
No. They've been getting their ass kicked by England since Cromwell, which is in like the 1800s. But they call that the Troubles. They stayed fighting for hundreds and hundreds of years. Like that's a war that went on generationally. Like the IRA was still rocking in the 80s and it started in the 1800s.
Jesus. Hold on, Pete. I got something. Pete, you're someone that we can watch this with. Because you and I have like the same amount of like, I don't like people. the way people push the police is insane to me. Like, I don't know how places in other states, or maybe it's just, I don't know what it is, but there's some people who really, they should be shot way before they get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Hey, you guys want to watch a woman get shot up? Hold on.
Yes.
Yes, I do. In fact,
One's in the chat.
Let's see. Where did I kind of thought I had this time set. I saw this. Nick Ricada was watching it. Hold on. I'm gonna play it for a second. Just give me a second. Hold on.
Nick Ricada. Actually, I was talking to a friend about that Vic Mignogna thing. I
Yeah.
did some voice recording for a friend, and he's still in school or whatever, you know. And so I helped him with his project because he wanted a deep voice person. So he's like, "Pete, can you do that for me?" And I was like, "I got you, buddy." So I recorded the thing for his product, and they were like, or project, and he's like, "Who should I be the voice actor? What should I say to the voice actors?" And I said, "Vic Mignogna."
Jesus. Vic Mignogna.
I wonder if anybody knew who that was, like in the classroom. It's like, wait, the Dragon Ball Z guy that like touched girls inappropriately?
That's the one and only. Okay, well, I'll cue this up at about. Let's do 2 minutes. 2 minutes is I'm gonna cue it up right before the gun comes out of the holster. And this isn't the shooting. This is I want to show you. I want to show you what happens. Like happens before. Oh, why am I getting echoing me?
Oh, that's me. That's me. That's me. Here we go.
Hold on.
Sorry, is it better now?
Yeah. Straight. Now this is a little lovely video coming out of. I like that the San Diego Police Department post their dubs on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That really makes it convenient for people like me who are just discussing. Hold on, I mean. Switch this up.
Oh yeah, you ain't gotta go to that active shooting channel or all that other stuff where you gotta hear a guy be like, "Well, if he's coming at you with a gun from the right, go to the left."
Very to the left. Yeah. I thought run right into him. San Diego's posting their dubs all day long. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Pete. I need to walk away for just a second. My bad, guys. Terrible preparation.
So when did this happen? Do you know or no?
You ready to watch somebody die? You ready for some uplifting content? Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Let's get into it. Drama alert. Looks like the San Diego police are in a little bit of hot water.
Let's get right into the murder.
Yeah. I actually queued it up perfectly. So what happened was this lady was filed an eviction notice. She was to be kicked out. And I don't know if she opened the door with a knife or she was holding a knife behind her back the whole time while being served her eviction papers. This is why Nick was talking about it. I don't think it was an immediate eviction. I think Nick actually said they might get in trouble for this. But let's get into it and why they probably won't. But this could have been handled differently. But let's just see how it starts.
Put the knife down right now, or I'm gonna put your knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down right now. Put the knife down right now.
How do I know I'm an intruder?
Just to help you out, Pete. This lady is a African lady, so she's very upset, very African.
Like from Africa?
Yeah, like from Africa. Hold on, let's get this.
Oh shit!
Yeah, everything is going wrong tonight. Look at the signal and the reception. I gotta give it a second. It probably won't play the video without being choppy. Fuck my whole life. What the fuck is going on? It's the reception issue. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Let's run it. Let's full send, Pete. Oh no, the full send didn't work. Hold on. Okay.
59 and 5, one at gunpoint. Code cover. Put the gun down, ma'am. I'm gonna shoot you. Put the gun down.
This is how excited the cop is, Pete, that he thinks she has a gun, but she has a knife. And he tells her, like, put the fucking knife down.
Put it down. Yeah.
But then it's one of those things where it's like, nah, I think it's a gun. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like for a cop's brain, it's all synonymous with weapon and deadly weapon in the hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what he means it by, or that's, you know, he's mixing it up. But in that moment, it's just how like quickly shit can turn like crooked, right? Like 1 second you're handing over a document to a bitch, the next minute she pulls out a knife behind her back like some fucking Japanese fucking assassin, you know, ready to gun you down, ready to stab you down.
Put the gun down or I will shoot you. 15 Adam 5 coat cover. One is gun pulling with a knife. Put the gun down right now. Put the gun down right now. Now, drop the knife.
I'm holding a knife, you fucking idiot. Wouldn't that be what you would have said, Pete?
Like, yeah, it's not a gun, buddy. I could show you, you know, but that would just be brandishing a knife instead of a gun. So,
The knife, ma'am. You will get shot if you come at me with that knife. I will shoot you.
I'm not afraid.
Do you understand that?
I'm not coming.
Okay, I will shoot you. You understand? Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. I walked in.
What is she
Put
saying?
down the knife right now. Put down the
sounds
knife.
like don't look at me right now.
Ma'am, you will be shot. Do you understand that? Put down the gun or you will be shot. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Ma'am, drop the knife.
She's dropped the knife, which means she still has the gun.
You will be shot. Do you understand that? Ma'am, shh, drop the knife.
I
Just
think
drop the
whenever
knife.
you're whenever the police are pointing a gun at you and you have a knife in your hand, that's not like the moment in time to be like, officer, what's your badge number? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, I think we're beyond what's your badge number, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Drop the knife, please. Don't make me do this.
No, I'm not.
Drop the knife now. Ma'am. I am not a fake police officer. Drop the knife. Drop.
Now, this is where Nick Recato was saying this. It wasn't an immediate eviction. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to leave that moment or that day. And really, this should have been the end of the situation. Like, it didn't really need to go beyond this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all looked bad, and this lady might now be considered a danger to herself. This is all, I mean, yeah. But this situation was only going to escalate into something really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where it probably should have been over. But, Pete, unfortunately, it doesn't end. Let me see if I can pull it up to the live action. Kind of know where.
Yeah, and they're about to bust on in. It's no longer an eviction. It's now we're coming on in.
It's an extraction.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's around here. They done brought the dogs, and they done brought the 15 other cops. This is, you know what I'm saying?
You know what the most messed up thing is if a dog attacks you, right? Like, the only way you're not going to get your, like, eyes and ears and balls ripped off is if you attack the dog. But if you attack the dog, that's, like, legit trying to murder an officer.
Yeah, assault.
So, like, that's the craziest thing to me. How are you expected to just get eaten by a dog and not fight back?
Are they trained to go for your balls? I feel like this fucking.
Well, they trained to go for everything. They'll just tear you apart. But that's the whole thing, you know. Like, if you're going after your ears or your fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Pete, it looks like you got a bit of a fan right here in the chat. Okay, let's go. Hold on, ma'am, could give this Pete. Me and Pete, we're a couple of gentlemen about to watch a woman get murdered. Could you please?
I'm not seeing it.
A girl named Ashes or Ash.
Oh, Ash?
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if she has me blocked. I don't see. Oh, Ash, there it is, Pete.
At this point, I think they're shooting like pepper ball guns or something, right? I think
non-lethal rounds.
Non-lethal rounds. The pussy rounds, I call them.
Sounds like they're saying jack off. Take that knife and jack off. Jack off.
Let's see if I can pull it. I had it perfect when I was looking for the cues earlier. Now, as you can see, there's a big knife in this woman's hand. None of that
big woman too.
She's from Africa, guys. So none of that pepper spray worked on her. She's from the heartland of spicy food. So she just kept lunging forward. She got a big woman, big knife, face blurred out, thank God. and like 5 cops that are now not about that action or that life is in his song. I think one of the cops actually got hit. So someone got stabbed. Someone, a motherfucker was
Yeah,
stabbed, guys.
But look at the size of her. She is fucking more jacked than some of the dudes in chat. You know what I'm saying? She's fucking big. And I keep saying, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying it all night. It's really starting to annoy myself.
Let's watch this Amazonian princess fight the San Diego Police Department. Oh, Jesus.
Wow, it's still standing though. Wow.
Yeah, that's how much of a warrior she was.
You hear that last one with a shotgun? That's what put her down.
Yeah, let's pull it back. It was like Harambe.
No, couldn't have been a shotgun. It was inside. It would have tore up those walls.
Yeah.
Somebody had some higher caliber fucking round though out of one of them.
Let's watch where this all starts. So right now, they're feeling like good shit. We're in the apartment. We're hitting her with fucking Tabasco sauce, paintball guns. We're good. Hit her with the Cholula one.
Wow. Oh. Look at that. Oh, wait. God damn.
That's right.
I thought it was a second person original, or after the second time I watched it. Was that person in the brown the one with the knife?
Mm-hmm. Come on, Pete. Keep up. Look, let me take it back to the perfect stop right here. Yeah. I'm sure people do not like watching this. But she comes out. She comes pouring out, and she has the knife in her hand. Let's try to get it to the point. There's her elbow right there in the brown.
Okay, so she is in the brown. Yeah. Oh, that's another cop that he's grabbing. Okay.
Yeah, because one cop got cut. So I think he's trying to pull
her away. So he probably got cut. His officer dragged him out of the way, fell down with him, and then they all pop, 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 pop. You're dead.
They screamed out, "Watch the dog!" Jesus Christ. So, Pete, that's how that turned out.
That's fucking crazy, man. I would hate to be a cop. That's such a shit job, dude.
Shout out for San Diego for putting their best ofs on the YouTube page. You guys are the real MVPs of this stream.
For murdering a lady for telling her to leave her home. Kicking out a poor old lady. That's what happens. You get to shoot her too.
Now, we're going to jump over real quick. We're going to pivot off that, and we're going to go into another woman in another gun situation. What's up?
Based.
This is for all the women that I just upset because I made them watch a woman get shot 3 times in a row. So I understand right now if the ladies are like a little bit like, this is why I don't watch Cozzy's stream. But let's do a feel. You ready for a feel good story and to see a woman in her underwear? It's blurred out, but you can use your imagination. It's just as sexy. Let's go. Yeah. So here's another. Maybe this little feel good one with the guns. You know what I'm saying? The ladies, it's not all bad for you. We got some good going out here. Let's turn this up a little bit. Look at this old white lady. Jesus Christ, just retire, man.
That's my girlfriend.
Mass gunman.
I feel like this is what Pete's like grandmother looked like or something. I don't know what it is.
Guns blazing as a mother hides in a bedroom trying to protect her 7-year-old son. Les Trent explains what happened next.
It's a heart-pounding home invasion. A young mom opens the bedroom door and is met by a barrage of gunfire. The drama started.
Holy shit.
Owners pulled into the driveway of a swanky home in Hialeah, Florida. I've
been to Hialeah.
Pete, I heard there's a bunch of blockhead Cubanos down there. What's going on?
I mean, yeah, there's some Cubanos, but Hialeah is actually a pretty nice place. I have a feeling that the people that robbed that house were not from Hialeah.
Well, hold on.
They were probably from Brickell.
This is what is interesting about the story. You'll see this on the news every so often, where it's a feel good like run down the home invaders, but nobody just has like, if guns go off in your house, there's usually either you're sleeping and someone's planning to break in and take it. Like, I'm just saying, I feel like there's drug dealers or there's some sort of black market element to why there were men, like a house guest, 2 of them both pulled out their straps and started shooting. Like that doesn't happen because of a game of Yahtzee or dominoes. You know what I'm saying? That's like a drug deal gone wrong, or this was a planned thing. This is something like for me, but they never get into it. But you know, all it is on paper is a swanky Hialeah house and you know a mom is a hero.
Gunmen
Yeah,
appear out of
she had to
nowhere
like pull
and
out her
force the
wallet at the
driver
Target and it
inside.
had tons
The
of money
homeowner
in
is
it. And
there
these
with
two
a bunch
guys
of
were like,
pals
"Oh
he's
shit!"
invited over to watch the NBA Finals when the armed robbers burst in. They ordered everyone to the floor. Mom Ansley Pacheco was in her bedroom when she heard the chaos in the family room.
I said, don't shoot me, my son is in here.
Don't shoot me. My son is in here.
One gunman opened fire.
He started shooting at me. They shot at me about 7 times, 7 times.
That's when she grabbed her handgun.
Oh
and
shit!
fired back.
Right back
That's when
at you,
her husband and
homeboy.
his buddy took the weapon from her and went after the thugs. Still in shock, the Pacheco family screamed in terror. Thankfully, no one was injured, but Ansley Pacheco's home is now riddled with bullets. WSVN TV reporter Sheldon Fox pointed out the number of holes.
In the closet
Okay,
door,
1 hole,
the
2
bathroom
hole, 3
door,
hole,
on the
4.
headboard of the bed, and
So, ladies, I mean, I'm just saying, even if you're half naked trying to get your child to go to bed, you can still be a real stepper. Like my favorite part was when she cocked the gun. That was easily my
Yeah,
favorite
that was
part.
gangster. That
She
was gangster.
steps, she's
The
just
family
straight stepping.
room.
Hold
I
on.
said, don't shoot me, my son is in here.
Don't shoot me. My son is in here.
One gunman opened fire.
He started shooting at me. They
And
shot
she's
at me
like,
about
"Oh hell
6,
no!"
7 times.
That's when she grabbed her handgun
Let's do this.
and fired back. That's when her husband and his buddy took the weapon from her and went after the thugs.
The thugs. That's how it goes, guys. So I'm just saying, guns can hurt and help people. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
That,
very much so.
Like for instance, the first video, that lady doesn't have to worry about moving out of her apartment, you know, anymore. See, the problem solved. Not an issue. That's all I'm saying, Pete. And if it wasn't on camera, thank God that was on camera. Thank God they had camera in the houses. Because if not, Alex would have never believed him. What's going on? Are you the one? Oh, wait, are they the one? They might have been the one, Ross. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Nothing, Ross. Talking about someone going real life. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Pete, did you see this video? I got a weird algorithm. My algorithm was a lot like police and shootings and stuff like that. I don't know what the deal was, but this was one of my favorite videos I've seen. Oh, god damn ads. I hate you. Hold on. They're never going to get my fucking $11 or $12 a month. Never.
Oh hell no! I had actually RedTube back in the day when it was still RedTube. I think it's like YouTube Premium now.
I call
But
it
the
RedTube.
reason I dropped it is because Alex Jones. They took Alex Jones off, and I dropped my YouTube subscription. They would have been getting another $12, $15 from me every month though, but they goofed.
I paid for RedTube, and I was like, yeah, there's no porn on here. What the hell? Oh, this is false advertisements. Okay. Pete, now this suspect right here, he's a wheelchair man. He's living his life, a little bit injured. But, you know, even if you're injured, Pete, even if you're hurt, you still got to go to court. That's the rules. Them's the rules is what I hear. So let's see. Let's turn this up a little bit.
Why? How jacked up is this dude?
He's pretty jacked. That's what from one of the reports I hear. Oh, wait a minute. Psych!
A sheriff's deputy into court wasn't expecting this to happen.
Out.
The Pulaski County Sheriff in Arkansas says Joel Sanchez Delgado
was fast.
being brought to court to face multiple charges, including residential burglary and theft of services. He reportedly claimed during his arrest
didn't pay his window cleaner, that piece of shit.
that he was injured, so he was
Was that really all he did?
But he seemed to have
He tried to rob a house and he didn't pay his window cleaner. That's what it was, theft of services, I believe. You don't pay for like something, you know, services rendered to you.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I never heard of like that law or
steps
whatever.
away from the
And now he has like what, an escape, or like what charge do you get when you run from the police? Like you run out of custody. Now you're like fleeing.
entrance to the courthouse.
He hit that corner too. He was ready for the
deputy's
corner.
Body cam caught the whole incident, even showing him chasing the suspect on foot.
I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh shit!
I don't think he should have said that. Hold on. What did he say? I wish
I'm
you
gonna
could like.
shoot you, bitch. I think.
Yeah. I think.
I'm gonna shoot your.
Oh,
The
bitch ass!
deputies
I'm
searched up
fitting
and
to
down
shoot
the
your bitch.
streets of Little
I'm
Rock,
fitting to
looking
shoot
for
your
the
bitch ass.
suspect, even asking for help from people on the street.
Call the police for me. Hey, call the police.
Nigga, you is the police.
Call the police. What way it go? This way?
Oh yeah, Bucko, you
Then he
fight for
circled back to
real.
the courthouse, hoping someone might have seen the suspect.
The wheelchair dude ran. He had a neck brace on and all that. Did you really? Yeah.
I love the lawyer's reaction. Can we go back to that again?
Thank God I'm a white man that doesn't have to worry about stuff like that.
He had a neck brace on and all that. Did you really? Yeah. Hell no.
Delgado was gone,
Hell
but
no.
not for long. The sheriff's office says he was apprehended a few hours later. Now he faces an additional charge of...
How the fuck you gonna get apprehended a few hours later? Like, wouldn't you really be ghost if you did some shit like that? Like, wouldn't you be like, I need to at least hide for a few days and not come outside? Like, how do they know where to find you, motherfucker? I don't understand these people, Pete. I don't understand. And all for like home burglary. I mean, I get it. It's a shitty charge. I don't think anybody wants one, but I don't know. I just don't get it. Uh-oh. Helly to Kelly. He said go.
Yeah, what's the go thing? I'm unfamiliar.
He just what Helen always says before a stream. Go.
Oh.
Cause he doesn't think he always wants me to start early, like a minute or two early. I'm like, Helen, I'm doing my rituals. I'm petting my troll dolls. I'm fucking doing all this. I mean, I'm doing shit right now. But no, Helen doesn't care. He's impatient. He has a what is it? Impulse issue. That's what it is, Helen. You gotta get over that. Hold on. God damn it. What did YouTube do? So, Pete, have you seen the new fucking rhythm and sound and flavor for your ear? People are talking
Craig
about
Mack?
it. And I just no, he says gangsters, Crip Mac, but no, on the other side of the spectrum.
No,
guy who-
I'm unfamiliar with what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, he's an old guy, but he's got the spirit of a kid that likes to rock. You know what I'm saying? Pete? Huh,
No,
Pete?
I don't. I'm a little too slow for this one. I'm curious though. You've piqued my interest.
He's a bad boy from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He's, maybe you remember him,
Hello?
maybe you don't.
Wait, is this Kid Rock?
Have you seen the new We the People?
No, wait a minute. Is he going full Tom McDonald?
He's, you know what, Pete? It's up for you and I to decide if he went full Tom McDonald. That's what I say. I say we hope we don't get copyright struck for it. I don't think we'll get a copyright strike for it, but whatever. Fuck you, fucking Kid Rock. Let's try. Kellen, you want to hear the new flavor for your ear? The anthem of fucking this summer? Hell
this is
yeah.
what I rock out, dude.
Yes, Shangy, I'm stealing your bit reacting to cringy music videos. It's all right. You can't monopolize that. Plus, it's the kid. It's like if Fred Durst did a song. Okay. Hold on, kid. Look at he's doing the drums himself, Pete.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know what? Already starting good. Already starting good.
Awesome. I love it. Keep it going.
Kid Rock does look like he owns like a skeevy fucking bowling alley and like fucking in Alabama or something. I don't like Kid Rock. Something about him. He gives me a greasy vibe.
The right to scream, fuck you!
Whoa. Okay, hold on.
Wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill.
Pete, I mean, come on. We hate Dr. Fauci, right?
This is really resonating with Hello Kids.
I'm waiting for Pete to say bass.
Oh my god!
No,
dude,
hold on. Give it a
fucking-
second, Pete. Let's give it a second. No, give me your
all
bass
right,
card.
yeah. Why not? One more line. Besides.
What? Come on.
Wow. Yeah. Fuck
Helen,
Fauci.
Are you shaking, Helen? Are you triggered?
I'm
to your
getting a
core,
little
Helen?
upset now because he
Okay.
talked about my daddy like that.
Well, get ready to rock.
I'm in the town. We gotta act quick, shut our borders down. Joe Biden does, the media embraces. Big Doc does it, and they call him racist.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Wait, can you go back? I missed that part. We were something racist? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Well, when coronavirus
Racist? What?
happened.
Pete's like, what? I was actually.
Yeah, I heard racism. Racism's dope.
Well, here's the thing. It's like whenever the coronavirus really got bad, Joe Biden shut down the borders. And whenever, Donald Trump said, hey, let's shut off travel from that chink country, they all called him racist. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted to close down the border for the China virus initially. A little bit of hypocrisy, I say, Pete. But go ahead.
It's coming to town. We gotta act quick, shut our borders down.
Yeah.
Joe Biden does, the media embraces. Big Dog does it and they call him racist. We the people.
Wait, hold on. Pause it right now. Pause it right fucking now. So this asshole is like, fuck Dr. Fauci. But the guy that hired him and put all the government programs in place to make the vaccine free for the companies, us to pay for it, that guy, he's the man.
The guy
right?
who wanted to get the military involved with handing out vaccines.
Yeah, he's the man. Oh, my.
The big Don Dada. Yeah, that's what we call him.
I want to throw batteries at him.
Yeah, hey, a little let's go, Brandon. Hey, we haven't had enough of that.
Oh, yeah, because he says, fuck Fauci, but let's go, Brandon, because, wink, wink, nod, nod, right? Am I right? Yeah.
Who is
I don't
this?
get
Better
it.
not be no scheming.
So we're just gonna glance over that, Pete. What just happened right there? We're all just gonna glance over, like Pete's not
Well,
involved,
I was
right?
hoping we could, so we could.
No,
have fun on
you're
the
not
screen,
involved at
yeah.
all, right, Pete? You're not involved one bit.
I'm not involved. No.
You don't congratulate Brutal Mafia and tell him, hey,
No, I
great
did
job
not.
doxing. You didn't just stick your nose. Shut up, fuck up. You didn't just stick your nose in right there.
I'm gonna say
You didn't
something
just
back.
stick your fucking nose in that ash thing there and go, no, that never happened. It wasn't her. She just admitted it was her, and you just moved the fuck on. You're a lying fucking piece of shit. Cosmic, do whatever the fuck you want. This faggot's helping them do this shit.
Yeah,
Let him
I'm
fucking play
helping.
all
That's
you.
it.
Let him play his dumb fucking drug addict games like he fits in there. He knows the messages are all fucking deleted there. Right, Pete? You didn't see her admit it, right? Why were you so quick to
absolutely did
defend her when she just said she did it?
Well, I didn't
Comment?
No. She said Mormons ? And then her.
It was a
messages were deleted.
sacrifice to appease my troll.
Well, let me ask her if she
Keep
did that.
defending
All right,
it, Pete.
I'm
Keep
sorry, I
defending
was
it. You're a
unaware
fucking
of this
scumbag, and this
fucking
is why I don't
Jehovah's
talk to you
Witness
anymore.
coming
Peace
to your
out,
fucking
faggot.
house, Ross, but involve me in your dumb gay shit. I'm just trying to have fun on the internet with my friends, you faggot. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You and Rex. Fuck off.
but Pete, it does. Listen, Pete, doesn't it seem kind of weird? It does seem kind of weird, even to me, that you want to hang out over here on my stream. Like whenever the shit gets tumultuous, like why haven't I seen you ever over here before?
Pete.
Mostly because I wasn't subscribed on my new
chatting.
account.
Okay, but it does seem like you're over. I feel like you're over here for a purpose. I don't really care, but I feel like you want to make somebody feel uncomfortable because my friends are mad at you.
I just had tonight off. First of all, I was on stream with other people and saw you come on, and they were being gay. So I was like, I'd rather hang out with Cam because he's cooler.
Well, Pete,
But-
I'm gonna need you to figure out your friends. All right, I'm gonna need you to figure out your friends and come back. All right, buddy.
Get those TPS.
I'm sorry. I can't. Why do I hear it coming from so many different directions, Pete?
You're only hearing it come from two directions, Ross and Rex. Everyone else has no fucking problem with me. I have no problem with anybody else. Somehow I'm getting dragged into their drama theater bullshit. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
I don't know, Pete. I don't know. I got beef with you, Pete. I like everybody who doesn't, whatever. That's just me, though. I love Ross.
Well, we were having fun time, and then
Rex is
fucking
my
that
buddy.
dumb
Ross is my
shit,
buddy.
and that's what makes me mad. I don't care about fucking, that
Honestly, Ross
people
just
are
did his
saying
fucking
this or
respect
that
to
or
listen to
whatever.
him
It's
bash
just when
Fauci
we're
and
having fun laughing, and then, dude, this lady did this. Jehovah's Witness? Don't Jehovah's Witness go to your house without asking?
I don't know what it's in reference. I don't know. See,
That's what
I'm
I
not
said. I don't know
skilled
what
in
he's
this stuff.
talking about.
I
He
don't
said
know what's
Jehovah's
going
Witness. Ashley sent Jehovah's Witness to his house. And I'm like, wait a minute.
What's
Jehovah's Witness, you don't send them. Don't they just go to your house? Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
Yeah, might as well. Come on, let's get it all going. Let's get it all out there. I want to get to the bottom of it, Pete. That's why, because this is going to
Hell
be
yeah,
weird
dude.
and awkward.
I'm more than willing
RDA
to.
fight
The bottom
stream.
of it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm more than willing to, man, because I have nothing like this bullshit where I'm high-fiving Brutal Mafia because I went on a stream that he was on and I didn't fucking immediately yell at him. It's not my fucking war. I don't want any fucking problems with these people.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm just trying to have fun and joke around, dude. And now you're fucking shitting on it.
Here's like the problem with being, and this is the problem. This is like, Pete, you've disappointed me in the past, and it's only because it's not even your fault, really. It's not really your fault. Here's the problem with being liked by everyone, Pete, is you end up like disappointing. Trying to make everyone happy ends up making nobody happy. You know what I'm saying? Because you said something that was really like shitty. Because somebody was calling you a piece of shit. Was it Rex calling you a piece of shit or a fuckface or whatever for hanging out with those people? And you said, hey, those people say the same thing for me hanging out with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why is that going on? Why is that your internet experience? And why do I not have that internet experience?
Well, no, because
I'm just saying. I get being liked by everyone,
Yeah.
but also you like I said, why have I seen you hanging out on more panels with Poon Handler than ever been over here on my shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems
you
weird,
haven't,
Pete. Like,
though.
I don't know. Okay.
I literally was on a stream right before this where he hopped onto it and I asked him about it and he's like, no, you've never really went on streams with me and this and that. I asked him about the whole thing.
So you've never seen Pete on streams with Poon on Sam's or anything like that?
At least 30
I went on one stream on Poon's and I think I've been on like 2 or 3 with him outside of his. So 4 altogether, 5 tonight would be my guess. So I don't know how that's a lot, since I've been on your show 4 times in a month sometimes,
Yeah.
And the other thing, that Animal Mafia stuff.
It's cool. I agree.
I don't know, dude. I just
But listen, the only thing I'm like mostly mad about all this dumb shit is that I'm losing friends because of it, which is weird. When I met all you guys, I was in different organizations that were making fun of each other. Remember? Like Theft and Animal Mafia didn't like each other. Fucking this Come Town and fucking the
hey, dude,
that guy who stole the HIV medication server.
This has to be. I refuse to believe that this is some sort of new phenomenon for you, Pete. I feel like
it's not new at all. I've been doing it.
This is par for the course for your life, right? Because you can't be friends with everyone, Pete. Like, I know you want to.
No, I literally can. I'm that fucking.
No, you can't. No.
Yeah, no, I can because I don't get involved in their dumb
so why
shit.
is like Ross and them calling you a fuckface, and then why do you on
because
the
they're
other side,
fucking.
Hold on. Play Pete, because I feel like they said fuck you, Pete. You're a fuckhead for hanging out with those people, and you're whining about it. But you claim that hold on, Pete. But you claim the other side says that to you too. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't act like they're doing. So they're uniquely butthurt. Like, why aren't you upset at people who on the other side who?
Because when they say it to me, it is in private and it's not like trying to make a big deal and drama out of the chat and on streams. It's like, hey man, how could you hang out with this guy when he posted my picture? And I'll be like, because he's a friend of mine. All right, I like him. I like his girlfriend. They're cool. They're my friends. And the only reason people want me to not be friends with people is because that would hurt them. They're just trying to use me as a fucking piece to try to hurt the other side by saying you can't hang out with them. And if you don't, we're going to not hang out with you because it's either our way or the highway. And that is some bullshit faggot shit that I'm not down with.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think you should. Pete, I don't know, dude. It's weird. It's like, and then like naturally as humans, and I know you don't do this because you're a super internet guy and you figured out a way not to do this, but I think naturally as people we put each other in hierarchies of like people we care about more and less. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can even think with my core group of friends, I have people, if they ask me for $100, I would inquire a little bit more. And then I have some people online I'm talking that if they were like, hey Cam, I need it real fast, I'll pay you back next month, I wouldn't even think about it. Like, you go spin it on crack. You know what I'm saying? I'll learn if they're using crack because I won't get my money back. But you know what I'm saying? And like, I think when you're friends with everyone, like, okay, like if I told you right now, Pete, that I don't like you and I really don't care, like, to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a breakup.
Yeah.
You would just move on. Like tomorrow, you would just go to another stream and do another thing and move on with your life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like it wouldn't be that important. But whenever like Gino broke up with you, you like went and made a whole video and did a whole tour about it. So did you see? But you see, I know it's funny, but in my perspective, you care. Like Lady Gino is a more valuable person to you than I am, and it's like I don't know, dude.
That's the joke. Come on, that's the joke. I was having fun. Come on.
Yeah, but being friends with me probably is the bit. And whenever you're over, but when you're over there with Australian
never,
Ellis,
dude. Have
when
you
you're over
ever
there with
thought
Australian
that?
Ellis, being friends with me might be the bit, right? Like
Have
I'm just
you
saying,
ever
but it's
thought
hard.
that I was
Pete,
being-
it's hard. It's hard to tell when you're friends with everyone, Pete. Like
I mean,
you're
fair
trying to
enough.
pull off you're trying to pull off something that will bring you shit. That's all I'm saying. Is if when you don't draw lines and make friends, like and don't like if you try to make everyone happy, you end up making no one happy. This is an ancient.
Well, that's it. I'm not trying to make anybody happy.
Yeah,
I'm
and
trying
no
to
one
go
should,
around
yeah.
and have fun on the internet because that's what I do. I go and have fun. Now, if I'm having fun over here, having fun
But
over there,
I feel like coming on my stream, right? Just like how you said people
Yeah.
are using you as a tool. I feel like Ross doesn't like you, Rex doesn't like you, and Rex is a regular on my stream, and you also know Ross is always probably in my chat. And I feel like you just added yourself in over here, kind of to out of spite a little bit. Come on, Pete, a
wow.
little bit.
All right.
So I mean, like,
I mean,
isn't
if
it?
that's the
hold
way
on.
you feel, dude,
But
I
Pete,
don't
hold
I don't
on.
know what to tell you, dude.
But
That's
Pete,
fucked
isn't
up,
it-
but whatever,
isn't
dude.
it? But so
No,
is it
it's
just
not. That was not even close to the intention,
So-
and that's fucked up that you'd even fucking say that.
It-
I'm only
doesn't
here
it-
to antagonize them. I didn't even
But
want to
Pete-
talk about it.
Hold on, Pete. But doesn't it? So it's just a coincidence that you started hanging out on my stream.
No, it's not a coincidence.
when all
You
the-
were
when all
streaming.
the-
You're my
when all
friend. I
the-
thought I could go up and talk to you, and I wouldn't get dragged into this bullshit.
I just
'cause
would
you're
have
one of
liked
the
to
few to
see-
leave me out of this shit.
I would have liked to see you around before it got tumultuous. And I feel like maybe you're just kind of using me in a way that people use you. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm
It feels
sorry.
that way.
I'm sorry if you feel that way.
Yeah.
That's not my intention, though.
It's
And
okay, Pete.
I don't know how I could say it that if you don't believe me, to make you believe me, but that's the truth. So I don't know what to tell you.
I'll only speak for myself, but I don't want to be around anybody that's cool with that brutal mafia. And I just don't understand how anybody can be cool with him when he's going around doxing cats and he's doxing people's addresses and he's fucking with people's real lives. I can see why people would be upset.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm
not
also
cool with this guy.
not friends with Brutal Mafia. I'm just not an asshole to him. I'm cordial. I'm nice.
I feel like
say
Pete,
hello.
you could be a
He's
little bit
nice
more
to me.
understanding.
I'm nice
about
to
it.
him. That's the way it's always been for me.
But to try to
Even
write
a
someone off as like
simple
a-
hello
just-
to that prick is drawing the line for me. I don't want that shit around me.
I mean, I don't know what to fucking tell you then. I guess I'll be mad at everybody that everybody doesn't like. How's that sound? Because that makes sense, right?
Now
How
we're
about I
making
don't
some
have
progress.
fun
Well,
online?
Pete,
I
hold
just
on.
go and get into these gay little wars, right?
But
Instead of
Pete,
making jokes.
don't you as like a guy who kind of hangs out with the political or whatever ideological affiliation that you have? I feel like this is just your life. Like I don't like this sound of this is new to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have people like if you have like white nationalist discords, and if all those people in there knew that you hung out with a half Mexican like me and fucking
Oh,
Jay
I'd
King,
like to add
would
Cozzy.
some
He
would
didn't-
some of them be like, Pete, I like him. He has funny memes, but he doesn't. He hangs out with niggers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that happen to you? Like Pete, I
No.
feel like just
I bring jings around. I brought pressure
Yeah.
around to all my white nationalist friends. I don't give a shit about that. If they don't like them, they don't like them. That's their problem.
Yeah. Go ahead, Helen.
Well, and apparently he didn't say hello to Brutal Mafia. He said good job. What was the good job that Brutal Mafia
What
did?
good job
When he
did
was
they do?
trashing Rev.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Well,
But no, run with it out of context that I'm high fiving them because instead of asking me or coming to me, just get your hive mind together and make up a story in your head because that's the better way to do it, right?
yeah, you trash all of us now, Pete. That's the way you.
Well,
that's
I
really
mean,
you
how
do it.
am I supposed to feel when I came up here to have fun, and now we're sitting here, being like, dude,
Yeah.
you got to understand, we don't like these people, so we don't want you to hang out with them.
Yeah.
It isn't as simple as that. This is somebody that's been going around and fucking with them for real.
Yeah, in real life, Pete.
And posting their family members and shit like that.
I mean, Shangy, you do the same thing, bro.
Really? Who
Oh,
did I
that's
do
why
that
Helen
to?
was laughing. That's how they
No, it's not because he said nigger.
I mean, like, I don't understand how you're gonna be like, dude, they fuck with them in real life. I mean, I may have called the cops on people
Well, I
and stuff
wouldn't be
like that,
hanging
but hey,
around with people
you
who
know,
were
like
doing
this is
that
the
to
thing.
my
If you live
friends.
by the sword, you die by the sword. Do you see me
I
out there
wouldn't be
spreading
hanging around
anybody's
with
shit
people doing that
or
to
saying
my
anybody's
friends and
names?
acting friendly with them, and then going back to my friends and expect them not to have a problem with it.
Well, like, I don't have a problem with you doing whatever you do. You'll never hear me be like, dude, you shouldn't have called the cops on German lady. I don't care. You're my homeboy.
Well, you know, now
Whatever
I feel
you
like
do, you're
since
still gonna
you're
be my
Brutal
homeboy.
Mafia's buddy, now you're using what I do to deflect from what you're cool with, apparently.
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ!
And isn't there a difference between malicious and defensive, Pete, or no? In your eyes, no.
And yeah, and how can you even
I mean,
compare calling the cops
if
on
that's what
Julie
you want to
Lawrence? She
say,
did
but
something to me, I called the cops on her for it.
well, how much? Okay, but if that's what you want to say, then they could say the same dumb shit too. It's the same argument from both sides, and I don't
being
care about
defensive?
any of it.
You hurt
No,
our
no.
feelings, so
Someone
we
had it.
swatted
Hold
you?
on. Someone has to shoot the first volley, Pete. I mean, that's not right. I mean, someone has to go real life first. I think memes is one thing and jokes is one thing. Than like calling somebody's family member and putting their name or picture out there, right? It's a little
Yeah,
bit.
absolutely. And I don't want any of that to happen to my friends. You know, and that's why.
Yeah, but you realize that they hold you like those faggots who do go real life, and you might not think Ozzy Ellis is doing it, but faggots like that. Do you realize they hold you like a trophy over their head, right? Like we got fucking Pete R. Do you realize they do that, right?
Well, only because I'm being pushed out of this fucking place.
Are you being pushed out, Pete?
Yes, I absolutely am.
I wish somebody who wanted to argue with Pete would come up here. I mean, that's just listen. I went through this. Everything that Rex is going through right now, I went through whenever I was dealing with Poon Hammer.
Well, from what I saw,
you got to realize. You got to realize some people. Some
from
people
what I saw
just
in the
want to
chat,
dope
Ross
from
was
each other.
addressing
I wasn't
somebody
getting to a
else.
point. Go ahead, Shane.
And Petard answered for her, and that's
Well,
what you
yeah,
was
because
calling
that
him
sounded
out on.
ridiculous to me. You called Jehovah's Witness to my house? That sounds like a fucking joke.
Well, that was between him and Ash, and then you answered for her, so you started holding your feet to the fire for it.
Well, no, I'm just saying that sounds ridiculous. Jehovah's Witnesses don't have to be called to your house. If you said some
You went
completely
from
goofy
innocent
shit in chat,
bystander to
Shangy,
being a part of it, to being a part of the argument.
I mean, it wasn't any part of the argument. It said that do you have to call Jehovah's Witness to go to your house? Don't they just go to your house? Am I wrong on this? That doesn't sound goofy to anybody
You're
else.
saying,
besides me.
what you're saying is you didn't know about it, Pete. That's what you're saying. Is you really didn't understand that was an actual thing. Is that right? Or am I mistaken?
Well, no, I never heard about the Jehovah's Witness at the house. No.
Okay.
And I thought he
people
was
get
talking
mad
about
at
a
me
different Ash because there's an
if I
Ash in
defend
the
Pete, but-
the other group, I think, like 247 or something like that.
Right. I think
And
we
that's
can all
Mashley.
come
But
to the
apparently that's the
realization-
same one, so I don't know. I don't
know what her name. I know who you're talking about. I didn't know her name was Ashley. I learned it before. I didn't know if it probably was
Yeah.
Ashley. But people don't have to like Pete. It's it is. Cosmic brings up an interesting point. I'll be honest, Pete. It is.
Yeah, I
the
mean, he hung
timing
out
of
with
coming
Poon
up
Handler
here.
way more than me.
Well,
and
no, just the
he
timing.
doesn't seem
just
to
the
remember
timing
it.
of
That's
coming
such
up
an
here.
interesting thing to me. I don't know. It's weird.
The timing of coming up here after your fight.
Yeah, no, yeah, the timing
That's
of
the
it
only
is
thing.
definitely
But at the
seems
same
suspect
time,
as hell.
Pete also, he rarely comes up here. You know what I'm saying? We probably won't see Pete up. He'll be a chat person for the next 2 or 3 weeks and come
Oh
up
no,
again.
he's been here every stream since it's been tumultuous.
Well, no, ever since you said you're not at my streams, because I felt bad. Because you did say that the other day, and you were right. I wasn't subscribed to you. I wasn't getting your notifications, and I felt bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Evening,
Rex, I don't know what
fellas.
to do with it. I don't know what to do with
How you
it.
doing, Rex?
I feel like it's ruined. So I don't know. What to do.
We fighting still?
I don't want to fight. No, that's the whole thing. I don't want to fight. That's not fun to me. That's not what I'm. I mean, I do enjoy people fighting on the internet, and I'll definitely stir shit. But no, I don't like fighting with my friends. No.
I'm going to say this publicly. There's only 2 people I'm mad at right now. One of them is Ian Ellis, and the other one is Belland. All right.
Well, thank God, brother.
The only
'Cause I'm
reason
not mad
why
at you either.
the only reason why I'm upset with them is because I love those guys. I blocked Pete weeks ago. I've had no intention to talk to Pete ever again for weeks, unless I absolutely had to, with apologies or something like that. I'd keep it cool for everybody else. But I think the simplest thing to say about all of this is, if you're hanging out with people that, you know, want to destroy my life or my friends' lives, I think it's pretty cut and dry. That, you know, I think that's good enough reason to tell you to go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
And
I think it's pretty simple.
And they've told me that they don't want to destroy anybody's life. They're just
Yeah,
having
well,
fun
I mean,
making
again,
jokes.
like,
They're
you
not.
know,
That's
I don't.
that's unequivocally not true, Pete. That's
Oh, really?
unequivocally not true. That's not true.
Okay, so this is fine. If that's unequivocally true, what did they do to you, Rex, to ruin your life?
No, they can't ruin my life, or whatever,
Okay,
but
well,
they're trying
cool.
to ruin my
Why
friends'
do
lives.
why do I know? Hold on. Why do I know what Ross? Pete, dude.
No,
now
that's
you're being,
that's a
now you're
different
being
story,
disingenuous.
and
Now you're
I
just being-
completely
now
agree.
You're just being disingenuous.
And I've never brought that shit up because I don't even want to spread it. You know?
I know, Pete. I know.
They are the quickest to go to doxing.
Pete, you do have the most friends. That's the one thing you know what I'm saying. Like
if
if you lose hanging out with me and hanging out over here, it's not really a loss. You got like 1,000 friends. I have a small group of friends. You know what I'm saying? You have
Yeah,
so
but I've
many
always
friends.
liked you, Cam. Even when you were hosting with Sayans back then, I always found you very fun, entertaining. You're a chill guy to hang out with. You're woke on them, you know. Like I've always had a great time with you.
He's not that.
So
chill.
it would be a bummer.
Here's the thing I also wanted to say about this
yeah,
Pete
he doesn't.
situation or whatever. Just because I said out loud that I don't want to talk to Pete anymore, I'm not going to think of anybody any differently if they still hang out with Pete.
Thank
I'm
you,
not
God.
I'm not gonna try to make anybody choose or fucking try to, you know. Pete's not going around doxing people, but I mean, he really sucks the dicks of a lot of people who dox people.
Well,
right?
I appreciate that, Rex. Thank you, man. That means a lot to hear that from you, my friend.
If you want to chill with Pete, I got nothing. I won't think anything differently of you. I don't think Pete is guilty of that shit. I just think he's complicit as fuck. That's the only thing I think.
Focus CDS had this nailed down right when he came in. I mean,
Who Focus CDS had
What did
Pete
Focus
numbers?
say?
that Pete's a bad racist. This 276 racist.
I didn't take that into consideration. Now I'm really mad. Yeah. But anyways, if anybody's listening or whatever, because of the very public shit that happened with apologies or whatever, I hope nobody thinks that I'm going to think any differently of them if they hang out with Pete. That's completely up to you. I said that on, you know, behalf of myself for my own reasons. So, I mean, you guys do whatever you want to do, you know. But if there's other people that are, you know, it's completely obvious that that's what they do. I mean, you know, if you hang with Brutal Mafia or people like him, you know, just don't talk to me. That's all.
But that's the thing. Like, do you consider it hanging out with Sam Hill when you go on your stream to talk with somebody else?
I mean,
or on one of
I
his
know
streams
that
to talk
people
with
want to
somebody
do
else?
drugs. I know that, you know, people want to do drugs on here and fucking say stupid shit. Like, well, you're hanging out with them. It's like, no, I'm
I would never
speaking
say
out
that.
against
Yeah.
them. I'm, you know, arguing against their slander. You know,
Yeah.
I'm fighting them. I'm shitting on them or whatever. But no,
Being
that's
righteous.
me hanging out, me being guilty of the. And again, I mean, you know, you'll say dumb shit like, oh yeah, Rex is gonna have a Kiwi Farms thread and shit. And it's like, I've never even been drunk on stream before.
I mean, but
I've
you
never
gotta
asked
admit
for a
that
fucking
flagging-
donation.
But
I'm a
neither has
scandalous.
Christian.
I'm free of scandal, right? And
But you
I'm
gotta
gonna be on
understand,
fucking
flagging-
Kiwi Farms because I object to you and your fucking gang of fucking
No.
retards.
It's about bragging about flagging. Like, people on
Bragging
that
about
site
flagging.
take that more seriously than doxing and anything like that, because you're taking away people's content. When
By the way, I
internet
also
sees
want
that,
to.
they're
This is
gonna
great. I
react
love
to you
this soapbox here.
differently.
Yeah, I don't care what you have to say, Pete. I'm blocking you. But anyways,
All right,
fucking
fine. I mean, I'm just trying to
Griggy,
give you good advice.
I'm so
but-
happy I get to say that, Griggy, your meltdown last month over your lack of viewers and shit like that, right? The few people that were generous enough just to give you, you know, a tussle on the hair saying, hey, you're doing a good job over there. You mistake that for you being an artist. You mistake people's generosity and kindness for you being an
Why are
artist.
you going after
Griggy,
Griggy?
the reason
What the
why
fuck,
there's
Rex?
4 people at your stream.
Dude,
I'm
you're
sorry, I
such
only
a
got a couple
fucking-
minutes.
Oh my
Griggy,
God.
the only reason why there's 4 people at your fucking streams, it's not because you're not, you know, selling your soul to drama. It's because you suck. You're untalented. You're shit.
You shit. You're a faggot.
You are
Nobody
shit,
likes
Griggy.
you. You
I'm
shit,
just saying.
You're a faggot. Nobody likes you. What did Griggy
Okay,
fucking
Pete.
do?
Well, I
dude?
mean, again, you know, Brutal Mafia, whoever, you know, your
Oh,
homies.
Brutal
that comes
Mafia.
on
You
you.
high five Brutal Mafia.
Griggy,
Such
you
fucking
suck
dumb shit,
balls
dude.
and you're completely untalented, and that's why you had a meltdown last month. It's got nothing to do with what other people are doing. It's because you suck and you're untalented. All right, later, guys.
Bye, Rex.
Fucking
What happened
bullshit,
with
dude.
Greggy? There's
Dude,
nothing
absolutely
about-
nothing. That's what I'm saying. Fuck Rex for that dumb shit.
Have a good
I
night.
legit
Helen.
don't know. There could be something I don't.
Have a good night, Helen.
Okay, all right, bye.
Have a good night, Pete.
Night, Kim. Sorry about.
Y'all know what channel I like on YouTube? We're just gonna watch some videos. I'm gonna do this till I feel better, and then I'm gonna end the stream. This is like, I watch like basic stuff, real simple things whenever I'm just like, because like I've been getting a lot of super busy with work. I fucking work 2 jobs, guys. I'm trying to build a fucking business, so I never fucking get any time off. Skating, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing, that's kind of a self-imposed kind of issue I'm having. Get out of here, Helen. You're making me uncomfortable sitting back there. That's like a self-imposed thing, but it's the only, it's the same basic thing, you know what I'm saying? It's the same basic thing. So we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna silently watch these together. Maybe I'll have something to say, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just be sitting here like I normally do in real life, because this is what I'm gonna be doing on YouTube. So I just want y'all to see what I'm gonna be doing on YouTube when I finally leave. I'm just gonna be watching. I don't know what this channel is. Like, is it from the 80s? Was it like something for like, I don't know what it is, but it's something. Hold on. Let's see. It's just a bunch of weird shit. I don't know. And they pop up in my algorithm and I always have to watch them because I'm like, oh, it's that curiosity show. And it's about random shit. Sometimes it's helpful. Sometimes it's more like scientific. Sometimes it's like bar tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's just, so I don't know what. We're just going to click on one and we're going to watch it. I don't care. I don't care. Maybe the stream might be fucking up right now and erroring out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This is what it is. This is YouTube for me from now on, guys. This is the level of fun I'm going to be having. This is great. Oh, what's this? Let's check it out. I don't know what it is, but we're about to learn what it is. Leave. Everyone leave. I don't want no one watching. Leave.
Not do all this paperwork.
I don't even care about that
That's
ad. Y'all have to watch the ad with me. This is my show right here, guys.
That's a 44-gallon drum, 200 litres. Let's imagine that your fairy godmother comes along to you and says, you may have that drum filled with any liquid you like from around the
fucking piss
home, and then the value of that liquid will be converted to cash and you can have the cash. What liquid would you choose? You might say, well, Mum and Dad are always saying how expensive petrol is. It's around 50 cents a litre. Let's see what it would be worth if we had that drum filled with...
Where's metric system Belland at when I need him? Oh, I fucked up. Hold on.
Petrol, 50 cents a litre. 200 litres, that'll give us about $100. Not bad. But I think you'd be better off choosing some other liquid from around the home because there are more expensive ones there. Ordinary soft drinks, for example. For a litre bottle, it'll cost you around about $1.10 these days. Let's think about that one. Soft drink, $1.10 for a litre. For 44-gallon drum or 200 litres, $220, more than double the amount. That's more like it, isn't it? But wait a minute. If you happen to have any champagne around the home, a good bottle of champagne might cost you $15 for a 750ml bottle. That's $20 a litre. Let's think about champagne then. $20 a litre for a 44-gallon drum or 200 litres, it'll be 200 times 20, $4,000. Incredible, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
But I think you may have more expensive liquids. Look in the backyard, look in the shed, look in the laundry, look in the kitchen. You may find a tube of glue.
Fucking
Now, if
cum.
it happens to be this instant drying super glue, you'd probably find that a little tube like that costs around $3. How much does it contain? 2 mils, 2 millilitres. 1 litre contains 1,000 millilitres, and so you need 500 of these to give you a litre. 500 times $3, $150. The 44-gallon drum will need 200 lots of $150.
Look at that.
Or $30,000.
Look at that.
I
Y'all
think
worried
if I
about
were choosing,
petrol and all
I
that
might
shit?
well choose super glue.
Listen, we will make a super glue fucking economy. Imagine an economy where we run off super glue. It'll be rigid and stiff, probably very sticky. There's a lot of accidents, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Come on, guys. Let's leave the petrol dollar. I'm talking about the crazy glue dollar. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. I don't know. People are mad at Bellin too. Oh, God, get away from me. I told you all to leave. I don't like the internet. I'm done with this shit. I'm just gonna watch. This is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Shut up, Bellin. Unless you're
I'm
here
trying
to
to figure. I want to invest in super glue. There's not enough horses alive to fuel the supply chain, and I don't know what to do, Cosmic. I'm scared. All right.
Dude. Well, we gotta leave the super glue flying because now this is not a bit, Bellin. I'm not doing a bit with you. Either hang out or go do Bellin. Go text a girl or go
What did I do to you?
edit some video. I don't know. Go do something else.
I don't know.
This is a waste of time. It's not fun. I'm not having. Are you having fun, Bellin? Because I'm not having fun. Let me tell you right now. I'm not having fun. But you know what? I am curious, Bellin.
I like the
am
music
curious.
over when you talk. I like that.
I'm not having fun. No, shut up.
Here's a problem for you.
Why was that
Do you know
perfect?
how to make an egg bounce? Well, you can do it without trickery.
I bet you never fucking made an egg bounce, you piece of shit. Bellin.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
No,
ready.
I don't need you to interject. I was insulting you. I didn't need you to interject.
I just
At
wanted
least
to acknowledge I
without,
heard you an insult.
Anything but chemical trickery of the kitchen kind, because your kitchen is actually full of chemicals. And here are some of them. There's an egg in a jar, and here is a kitchen
How
acid
many eggs
vinegar.
are in your jar?
Just ordinary old vinegar.
How many eggs did the bitch put in your jar?
How many eggs can you? How many times can you bounce the egg across the street before the chicken crosses the road? That's a Danteism.
Yeah.
Pour onto the egg. Now, almost immediately, you'll see little bubbles forming on the eggshell. And here's the reason. Vinegar is an acid, and the eggshell is a base. When you put an acid and a base together,
Kamala
a
Harris is
fizz
also on
produces
acid.
Fun fact.
carbon dioxide, a gas, and water, and the acid chews into the base. And that's what it's doing to the eggshell. And if you leave it there for a day or two, you get this sort of result. The egg down the bottom has been there for about a day. The egg up here has been there for about 2 days. We'll have that out and take a closer look at it. I'll get a spoon in there, and here it comes. Rather mucky egg at this stage, so we take it to a tap and wash it off. Here goes. Just rub it gently in your fingers and your hands, and it comes up very clean, and lo and behold, there is an egg without a shell. And rotating inside it, you'll be able to see the yellow yolk. See the yellow blob there in the middle, floating up to the top. All around is the white, and here is the membrane that lies underneath the shell. Well, that is a sort of odd-shaped ball of liquid in this rather rubbery sack. And if I drop that, it's an egg all right, without the shell, and it bounces. There we go.
Fucking mind blown. Bellin, I bet you didn't know how to do that. See, my life is, because after what just happened on my stream, my life is 20 times better because I know how to bounce an egg if I had to. Like, you see how, like, even just doing this is clearly, because if I'm not having fun, then learning from Curiosity Show is far better of an investment on my time, right? Because at least it's not upsetting me. You know what I'm saying? Bellin left. Bellin, I was yelling.
I was listening. I needed to leave so I could see the egg bounce. The video was frozen. Did he do it underwater? Shit. Is that how he did it?
Oh, was my thing airing out the whole time?
No, it wasn't you. It was I had Discord running. I was doing a thing, and now I'm over here now.
Oh, you're over here now. All right. Well,
I saw someone on TikTok peel an egg underwater, and the yolk just floated there like a perfect orb. So I was wondering if that's how they did it.
Basically, he stuck the egg in a glass of vinegar for 2 days, and it eroded away the shell, and it only left that membrane, the inside, like, squishy part, and you could bounce it after you get rid of the whole shell with the vinegar. It was like an acid bath to get off the shell, to then bounce it on its membrane. It's pretty cool.
Now, what could you use that for? What now that we have this skill, we know how to do that.
Yeah.
How can we better our lives knowing how to bounce an egg? What's the Vinny Beetle scam with bouncing eggs?
You gotta walk away with the strong satisfaction of knowing how to do something new.
Could I do a magic trick? Is this good at parties?
It's a
Does
bar
this help
trick.
me get bitches. This is a bar trick. This could be a bar trick.
Tell bitches you know how to bounce their eggs. I feel like that.
How effective is the bounce? Can I bounce the egg across the bar into her drink, and then like she looks over appalled at me? I'm like, I'll place that for you.
just raise your eyebrows at her a couple of times.
I can fix
Bellin,
that.
no, just quit laughing. I'm not having fun right now. Hold on. I'm watching something, Bellin. Get away from me.
All right, all right.
It's made of iron. It weighs 26 kilograms.
Weird
and has a heavy metal
news.
chain. What do you think it is? What is it? Well, if you had one, you wouldn't want to become too attached to it. If you'd been a convict in Port Arthur, you may have had a ball and chain attached to your ankle via a heavy steel chain and steel bands which were riveted together around your ankle. And the purpose of the ball and chain, of course, was to prevent you, the convict, from escaping. As you walked, you had to drag it behind you like that, and that certainly slowed you down. The only other way to move was to pick it up and carry it, and that wasn't easy. Well, they came in a variety of sizes. That's a full-size one for men. Here's a woman's ball and chain, just half the weight of that one. There's the broad arrow to show that it's government property. And they came in a smaller size again. This one was for children. There were quite a few child convicts at Port Arthur. Not as heavy as the others, but still very unpleasant. Well, when you
The worst
finally
part
got your
about
freedom,
this is you just have
they
leg
took you along
day
to the
for one
blacksmith
leg
shop
every day.
and they took the...
Is it the same leg, or can you switch legs throughout the
I don't
day?
know.
Or-
Do you think the guys that run the prisons back then cared enough to make sure you're training them evenly?
No, they
They
just
don't
let
want you to get too strong now.
Yeah, you have a strong kicking leg later.
As I have to
Rivets
say, I
out,
feel like
set
there's
you
guys
free.
that could just swing that around with their leg. Like Joe Rogan could cause a lot of damage with one of those attached
Yeah, I
to his
think
short little legs.
Joe Rogan, he definitely exercises with one of those things for sure.
The only other way to get out, if you wanted to escape, was to somehow or other chisel through the steel band that went around your ankle and then pull it apart and away you go. And this ball and chain was found at Port Arthur, left behind by an escaped convict.
See, this is the type of thing. This is whatever I had the de-stress bell. This is what I go to. These curiosities. This must have been some sort of science project or production.
This is
in, like,
some
the 80s.
some like public access channel English show about. This is like how it was made, but even simpler. This is just here it is. Here's a ball chain.
I
Check
tried
it
to watch
out.
this one, but I think I got busy or I wasn't listening. We're gonna watch this one because you guys know this as the shit sip. It's always been the sip for the stream. A little bit of alcohol. We're gonna learn what booze does to the brain. Is this boring? Anyone here? Is it not having fun? I'm hoping that's the effect I'm trying to have.
Unsubscribe. Go
brain
follow
is
the cult
pretty
of
well
Black
protected
Phillip.
against most of the chemicals that get
Please
into the
do.
human body. But those that dissolve in fat can get through and affect the brain, and alcohol certainly does that. We think of the brain as one organ.
Is
but
that
it really behaves
Jesse
like
P.S.
lots.
if he cut his hair?
Yeah, this is Jesse. It's like Jesse P.S. and don't ruin this video for me, Bella. This is not funny. This is about learning. I'm not having fun anymore. We're learning now.
The brain is pretty well protected against most of the
Okay.
chemicals that get into the human body. But those that dissolve in fat can get through and affect the brain, and alcohol certainly does that. We think of the brain as one organ, but it really behaves like lots. For example,
Hold on. Since I did choose this video, I guess it's only right if we get the long brain himself in. Mr. TV. No fun on this one, Kenny. Sorry, we're taking a new direction. This is going to be the not fun.
Kenny,
Cosby
hands
show.
in your pockets.
Hands in your pocket, Kenny.
coming out of the brain into the skull,
I'm learning about the brain.
this part thickens.
I will not be
Inside
having
there,
fun
in the corner,
whatsoever.
You have part of the brain responsible for keeping you conscious. Just here, a region controls the heart rate and breathing. That part that looks a bit like a sectioned cauliflower is responsible for coordinated movement. And here, and curling around on either side, is a region responsible for moods and emotions. While up in this great wrinkled cap, we do most of our thinking, store most of our memories, and about here, register sensations like touch. Under the forehead, you have a part responsible for self-awareness and self-judgment. We think of alcohol as a stimulant, but really it's a central nervous system depressant, an anesthetic,
I think of it as a depressant.
and it knocks out different parts of the
If
brain.
we're not
with
having fun,
particular
can I
symptoms.
sip on something
First
fun?
to go is self-awareness and self-judgment.
Absolutely, Kenny. What are you sipping on?
Some Irish whiskey and sour juice. That's right.
Sour juice, huh?
You didn't.
What is?
You didn't put it in your coffee. The Irish whiskey.
Also, but I ran out of that.
You got St. Patty's Day started early, Kenny. I'm worried about you.
With perhaps a bit of feeling, you may notice you get a bit numb. With self-judgment gone, the center controlling moods and emotions.
So self-judgment is out of there. Once the sips start sipping, all sort of self-judgment, the inhibition factors, they're dropping to the floors like flies.
It's crazy that back then they knew. They were like, this is the part of your brain that gives you shame, and it just completely goes away when you drink alcohol.
I forgot. God, what was it?
But then they also thought you could get AIDS by kissing people.
I can't remember. I brought one of the videos to sip, and it was about. Remember, we joked about it, talking about how, like, you know, we talked about the mushroom research happens, magic mushroom research happens all the time, like everywhere now. Or it kind of slowed down recently, I'm pretty sure. But actually, there's a whole new thing about to pop off with it, from what I hear.
It's coming
back.
back.
But anyway, yeah, it's coming back. But it was the video I played was them studying, like, you know, the sexual arousal with women and magic mushrooms, and we talked about, like, scientists coming out, like, with their lab coats all messed up, drinking a Gatorade and smoking a cigarette. Like, conclusively, we discovered it's true. It is positive. We have affirmed that, you know, like, it's very like, is that something you guys had to research? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could just, like, ask some people and figure out if they feel more aroused when they're on mushrooms. Like, what kind of studies are these guys doing?
We need empirical evidence, Cosmic.
We need a whole gang of party girls in here. Stat.
When mushrooms becomes legal in New York, I will do a case study.
Something like that.
That's
More
right.
alcohol still, and we lose motor coordination, fine movements, speech and walking. And if you really go into alcoholic coma, you're affecting this. Consciousness goes, and
Producer Jay's gone into alcoholic coma on my stream. I'm pretty sure he wasn't even producing. He was just going into a coma. He passed out one time.
I think we've all been in a coma on the stream before.
Yeah, it's true.
in its most extreme form, the
No need to
coordination
judge.
of heart rate and breathing. At that stage, you're dead drunk.
And then you die. And then that's what happens. That's what happens.
Coma, pneumonia.
You sip, you learn, and you die, Kenny. I'm throwing a temper tantrum right now. I'm having no fun. You know,
Everybody
St.
gets
Patty's
one,
Day.
Cosmic.
It's St. Patty's Day. This is the one day where I feel good about my red beer. What do my friends do? They come on here and they bring their behind the scenes stuff, and I don't like it, though. I had a
It's
whole
important,
thing.
Cosmic. You don't understand. This is the only thing that matters on the internet. There's nothing else going on. There's nothing else to talk about. It's very pertinent.
You know,
There are things to talk about. A live streamer is being sued by a hacky comedian.
I don't even know. I don't even. Hold on. Wait a minute. What did you want to learn more? You want to learn more about knotting rope? Yeah, Kenny, we can look at that. That seems interesting.
If you shop on
This
Amazon,
is the stream. This is. I'm just showing everybody what this is the results of. No fun, only education. This is like when the teacher was trying to have a fun day, and then the kids ruined it. They're like, you know what? We're doing
flashcards now.
Break out your flashcards. Yeah, this is when now we're doing independent reading. You know how much of a lame fest that is.
By the way, have you ever come across a self-knotting skipping rope? I think we have one.
Kenny, you're old. You're like in your 40s. Well, have you ever heard of a self-tying skipping rope, Kenny? I don't know what this is. This doesn't sound real to me. Kenny? Nope. Yes. Let's find out.
Here, but I'm not sure.
To
find out, you take one
Oh.
end and you hold one loop in your fingers, then a second loop, and then, yes, a third loop. Then you have to give the rope time to get itself organized. You place it on the ground like that, and you leave it there for a few seconds. It's getting its fibers into shape.
Uh-oh.
And if it's the self-knotting type, when we pick up one of the handles like this and give it a little bit of a shake, yes, it's tied one knot. Yes, it's tied a second knot. And look at that, it's tied a third knot.
Can you believe your eyes?
What type of life
If
do
you
you
were
think
watching me
like
carefully, you know how to do
a
it.
rope
If you
expert?
weren't watching carefully,
What do you mean, a guy who knows knots?
Well, like this guy doesn't only know knots. He's like into it. Like he's like, look at the fibers weaving as you tie the third knot. Like what kind of life do you lead where you're like you know everything there is to know about tying ropes and knots? Is that this guy's only skill? Has he
Yeah.
turned this into a career? Is this his like? Is this the equivalent of him going on like the Tonight Show? Like he's like, this is my big moment. I'll never be more famous for being the not guy than I'm going to be today. I got to give it my all.
Yeah, he was going to be the king of the ropes. Yeah.
Who figures out this much about knots? He was just like, this is I tried, football didn't work, basketball didn't work, couldn't
Ping
figure out
pong,
math.
not cool.
No, but this knot thing, I really have a knack for it.
I'm really into self-tying rope.
You're going to have hours and hours of frustration as you try to work it out.
Oh, he didn't even tell us how it works. This is the curiosity.
He just that's what I'm saying.
Now
He
this
just
is not fun.
The point of the show is to make you curious. Here's some rope, and you can tie knots with it. Curiosity, and it's just like, wait, what is he gonna do with that rope? Why does he know how to tie knots so good? Kenny,
there's no need for that.
I don't know what happens.
You feedback.
Introducing remarkable.
What are you doing, Kenny? What's so sophisticated are you doing where you're having feedback? Like,
I'm talking to a snake and other people.
This is why I'm glad, Kenny. You're the reason why I'm leaving YouTube is because of your feedback. You better get curious, Kenny.
A healthy
Don't
hair?
blame my
yours?
feedback for
How
you
would you
not
know?
streaming.
Good job, Kenny.
Ever seen advertisements for healthy hair? How healthy is yours? How would you know? How can you tell? Well, oddly enough, healthy hair will stretch to 20% of its own length, at least.
Well, it makes sense why this guy is so concerned about this topic.
Well, let's not judge now.
About a fifth as long again as it starts. And that's one good check. So I've got a piece of hair here, which we've pulled from somebody in the studio. There it is, just an ordinary hair. And I'm going to try stretching it.
He just found that hair somewhere in the studio.
My fingers and my thumbs. But it slips out very easily. So before you start, you have to not.
Every time I try to grab a bitch by a hair, I just feel it slipping out between my fingers. It's really frustrating.
See, whenever I'm pulling a bitch by the hair, I'm telling myself this is stretching about 20% its natural length.
Remember, gentlemen, grab at the scalp when you're grabbing the bitch's hair.
You got it, Kenny. I don't know who told you that, but great.
But if you curl
That's
it
just
into
something
a
I
loop
learned.
and tuck one end through itself and pull, you end up with a knot, and you can just grip that between your finger and thumb and do the same at the other end. Well, this one's already pre-knotted, and if I put it down on the ruler here, you can see one hand is at 0, the other hand is at 200. So a fifth as long again ought to reach 240 millimeters. Well,
Belland.
So is this why this guy has no hair? He's pulling it all out to conduct research.
Yeah, I
You
mean, you
start here at
sacrifice
200,
yourself.
Go up to 210, 220, 230, pretty good, 240, and it busts there. So we'll say it's just healthy. Not bad. What about this stuff? This came from a hairdresser. It looks terrific. There's blonde there and auburn, wonderful on your head, but is it healthy? Well, let's give it the stretch test. Let's try the auburn one because it's easier to
Stretch test.
If you just pull one thread out of there, once again, knot it at both ends, and I've already done that. So we start.
What is he using this information
here.
for?
I'll just get a grip
Belland,
on it
he's
there.
learning. This
Bundle.
is very so that he can get hair back.
Knotted down there. Once again, it's 200
He's trying to figure out how far he can stretch that hairline.
millimeters.
He's gonna yank it out of his head one follicle at a time.
210, 220, and it just busts on 220. So that's not nearly as healthy as the one straight from the head. It may look terrific, but of course it's been dyed and dried and stored and all of that. So there's a little test for you. See how healthy your own hair
Stored?
is. Has it stretched to 1/5?
Belland, you can now test your hair to see how healthy it is. All right, so don't ever come on here and act like you didn't learn anything.
Why does he need to
Isn't
keep
it
it
like-
after he tests it? Like, is he gonna
No.
bring it? Like, is he saving it for like what?
I'll be measuring and testing my hair at all times. That's right.
You should do that. You should do that on the TikTok. I think, Kenny.
So to think you guys understand, you ruined my show. Everyone goes to detention. I'm upset. I'm gonna end this early. This is the quickest, earliest COD stream. But want everyone to sit. And I want everyone in chat and everyone who was on panel, I want you all to feel bad because you ruined my St. Patrick's Day.
I don't know, Cosmic. I feel like we learned a lot about hair, about the
Eggs.
yolk of eggs. I mean, we crammed a lot into the last 14 minutes.
I think there's somebody backstage that is claiming they're
No,
not helping, but yet they
he
might
does. I
be.
know he didn't help either. He was standing there watching the shit as it went down. He's just as guilty. He's just as guilty.
Since you're ending, I might go the after Cos show. Whoa,
Kenny,
could
that's
happen.
what needs everyone. It's time to move on and go to the Kenny after show. That's exactly it. Hold on. Not that. Let me see. Kenny, what are you going to call the after show? Are you going to do the after show, Kenny? Or are you just teasing people's pickle?
I'm not teasing. I'm ready to do a whole show. I got coffee. It's the whole thing.
I say you do it, Kenny.
Can I respect chat real quick for one
Yeah, go
time for
ahead.
the old
Yeah,
time?
I should.
Focus CDS says that him and his friends back in the day used to measure each other's hair all the time and see whose was the longest. So I don't know. I don't know if
Well,
if he's doing a bit or if he's being serious, but I would like to know if that's
Did he
legitimate.
go?
I think Mindsetter
Did
would
the
also like to know if
winner
that was
go?
serious.
I'm the winner. All of you have beta hair. Beta hair. Was that happening?
Gamma hair.
Gamma
Dylan, you
hair.
know, I let you respect the chat one last time. That's what the fuck you decided to read to me.
Well, with that, Cosmic, I think I'm gonna go get my sip for the night. If you're gonna end
Go
the
get
show,
your sip. Y'all have fun. Good night, Bell.
All right.
Do
Maybe
a
I'll see a
kickflip.
snake in my audience. Could happen.
Yeah, you should. Kenny, I'll be over there in the audience. I'll be cheering you on,
All right,
trying to have
man.
fun.
I'll see all of you
right.
in what, 10 minutes? That's right.
Yeah, for shisho, as we say in Dallas. Love you, Ken.
All right, man. Peace.
Well, I mean, what do I say? It's gay. It's not gay. This is not fun. It's not cool. It's weird. I don't know how to feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I everything everyone's feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt it when people like was not ironically hanging out with Poon Handler and dick riding him. Because I was like, this like really directly affects my real life, like in a real way. And I realized, you know, that like people are just having fun on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And this is like a soap opera or a wrestling match. Hold on, I know it's fucked up. It's like a soap opera or wrestling match. You know what I'm saying? They want to see someone go through the table. And like to some people, like real life shit is like going through a table. And it doesn't really matter if it's you going through a table or your enemy going through a table. The people who hang out in your chat, even some of the people who hang out in your Discord, they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get a dopamine rush from whatever they're just, you know what I'm saying? Like I always try to explain like how like there's a difference, you know, for me, like how I feel about people, you know what I'm saying? Like how, oh, this person's, you know what I'm saying? Like I know more about them and I've been kicking with them for a while and I, you know, told them about my life and I know about their life, you know what I'm saying? And I feel close to them and there's people further away. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. It's just lame. It's just lame. Like everything's got to be, you know, a thing. And I get it. Like I said, I get it. I was, dude. There's so many like me just spurging out about Poon. Like that's all I think. Every time I think about how anyone's handling any type of situation, whether it's how Pete's handling being, you know, neutral or how, you know, anyone's handling any situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think about how like I was a complete spurg. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? I just try to keep it to myself and, you know, realize that, you know, it's just people are trying to have fun on the internet. And that should be your number one goal, is having fun on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's not fun anymore, then I don't know. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're doing, I like fighting and I like watching people fight, but I don't like just like all the behind the scenes stuff. That's why I say Discord is like the worst thing in the world. I hate Discord. Like Discord is like easily like it's ruined a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just that the whole behind the scenes and spilling over, and it gives people a platform to like create. And it's cool because you know you get some titty pictures and create some friends on fucking Discord, but then it can just, you know, like other people can add in their 2 cents, which can exacerbate or make drama that's already going on stream make it 20 times worse. You know what I'm saying? Just because people, I don't know. So I get how everyone's handling it, and everyone can be mad at me because I'm mad at everyone. So this is how it goes. This is how, maybe we'll be back next cause place, but I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I want to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have some fun, and I feel like I could probably find some better ways to have fun on the internet instead of just seeing my friends. Like, saying like, mm, it just seems. It's just, you know what? I know what we're gonna show. But what we're gonna go a little overtime. Just the cause, just sipping slow cause. Helen linked me on this. This is what I'm talking about. This is why you do have to draw a line with not wanting to be around people who are malicious. Like I get, people make a good argument with Shangy. You know what I'm saying? Shangy does things that like I wouldn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And he's not involving me. He's not, having me go be his cheerleader. I'm not hanging out his streams when he's doing I don't know exactly. I just know Shangy goes hard. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between being defensive with it and going hard against people like Beji. You know what I'm saying? I know Shangy to go after Beji, but going after people like Beji, you know what I'm saying? As much as I hate Jimmer and as much as weird shit as Jimmer does, you ain't never heard me say his real name and his fucking kid's name or nothing. I know all that shit, and I would never, like, that's weirdo shit, bro. And so, and if I do come on here one day and say Jimmer's kid's name, I would hope my friends would side eye me and wonder, like, okay, if he talks to Jimmer kids, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I don't know. I'm saying that the reason why you should draw a line with hanging out with faggots who go real life is because, or people who are trying to really use CPS or use the police system, is because that's what's going to eventually ruin the internet. And it's going this way. I know my one little thing and your one little thing is not going to change the tide of the Illuminati and the ones in charge. I know, but it's just like whenever Clucky came on with his gun, it's just like, we don't need to do things to help don't do the man's job for him. You know what I'm saying? I think that's Terrence McKenna used to say, don't do the man's job for him. And when you hanging out with people who truly go real life, not in a defense, like I said, once someone pulls you into the mud, you're fighting dirty. I've heard that expression. I don't even like that. I've been pulled into the mud and I don't like to fight dirty. You know what I'm saying? But I totally understand, like, you know what I'm saying, you fight fire with fire. It's a bigger thing, but there's a difference between that and saying, like, I don't think Shangy's ever gone hard at someone because their feelings were hurt, like Ozzy Ellis. Gone hard at someone because their feelings were hurt, like Brutal Mafia. Going hard at someone because their feelings are hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are just getting memes and their feelings hurt, and then they're going real life. And then if someone's going real life on you, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't, go real life on them because I don't want to ruin the internet. And that's what I'm saying. We can't stop the tide of the Illuminati, but don't do the man. They're going to take our anonymity. And guess what? And then this is what I was saying. And these are people that I love. These are people that I love, and I'm not talking shit, but I'm just saying, when that day comes and we all have to be up here with our driver's license number and our ID numbers attached to our accounts and our emails, there will only be you guys who don't care. It will only be Pete Ard, if that's his real name or whatever. And it will only be fucking, Shangy. It will just be, and I'm not hating on you guys, but I'm just saying, you don't, like, to have an ecosystem, you have to have different members. To have a community, you have to have, it's like a boy band. You have to have different we all can't be the bad boy going hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to have a true community and to feel like you have some sort of ecosystem, you have to have different elements. If it's just you people who go, yeah, my name is blah, 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 this is my ad, when it's only Shangy, Pete, and Drama Dome, guys, this isn't going to be very fun. Yeah, I'm telling you guys all this right now. None of this will be fun when it's just you people who don't care about your information being out there. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I have a business. I'm trying to build something in my life. Yeah, my business is gonna. I'm saying. It's just my perspective on the situation, and I know it's coming. I know the end's coming. I know what I do, what Brutal does, what Pete does, what Ross does, what Rex does. No matter how many campaigns and things we fight for, the Illuminati's coming. They're going to take it away from us eventually. I know that. I'm not an idiot. I'm not naive. Like, we're going to win if I just have morals and standards. But like Terrence said, hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I forgot where Helen queued this up for me, but we'll listen to it. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, who cares what they're talking about? I'll start round. Okay, this is round number. Okay, this is fucking Vlad TV talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was not even that old. I thought Helen showed this to me. It was kind of old. I can't remember it, but it's not even that old at all right now. So hold on. Let's show this because this is what I've been talking about. This is just me. This is Vlad TV, and Vlad is a Fed. No lie. Like dead Vlad. I don't care what anybody says. Vlad is trying to set up Boosie and trying to incriminate a lot of people. Vlad is definitely corrupted in some way. Like I would, if I was a famous person, I'd go on I hate Adam 22. I'd go on Adam 22 way before I'd ever go on a stupid Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's just weird, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just he says shit that is super sussy, you know what I'm saying? Oh god. Dude, go okay. I don't know. Get out of here. Do real drugs. Do it for me. Do real drugs. Okay, let's see. Let's get into this. This is actually perfect for me to end my YouTube career on right here.
You would cringe. Yeah, some of it was cringe.
You look cringe. I deserve it. Some of it's cringy. I get it. I look cringe. That's something I couldn't do if I tried. That was perfect. I'm good with the cues tonight. That's how it goes. It's cringy. I get it. It's cringy.
Worthy. Yeah, you would cringe because people what we call they can hide behind a computer or phone.
Oh.
And say the worst things knowing there's no consequences.
Exactly. No, I've always said this. I feel that every person on the internet, on every platform, should be tied to a driver's license or a social security number. So anything they say could ultimately be tracked back to them, and they have to have the ramifications of what they say. Whatever you and I say publicly, we have actual ramifications.
That's so true.
I can't go on this big racist rant and think that I'm just going to live my life normally
That's so
after
true.
that.
You're right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Before you say good night, you'll be in court.
I'll be in court. I'll be in jail. I'll be canceled. Whatever else. So why is it that someone who has a picture of a cat could go on Twitter and say, "I hope Vlad and his whole family gets killed"?
I totally agree.
Which is the type of things that have been said about them.
Right.
And they're adding me so I could see it. You know what I mean? That type of fuck shit.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, once you realize that, hey, if I say this, I could potentially go to jail.
That's right.
Or this person could actually find out where I work and expose to my coworkers that I'm a piece of shit.
Right.
Look, it's just that's what I'm saying. I'm pro cool internet gang, and I know that the feds are gonna kick in the door for the gang eventually. I know we're gang. The feds are gonna eventually kick in the door, but I don't want to be aligned with the people who want to hang out with the people who want to go outside with the rags on and throw their hands up and make it just hot. You blowing up the whole spot. When you faggots go real life and abuse the SWAT system, abuse the motherfucking CPS system, you guys are blowing up the spot. Like, instead of us being able to do this for another 4 years, having fun on the internet, now we're going to be able to do it for another 2 years because faggots like Brutal Mafia. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's not fun for me. It's not, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, maybe we'll move on. Maybe tomorrow morning, I'll be like, what was I thinking? I don't know. I don't want to quit YouTube, but it's just getting a level of faggotry where it's like I don't even know where to step, because any direction I step in will be stepping on someone's fucking foot. So I tried, guys. I don't know. Maybe same cost time, maybe same cost place. Let me pull this Mo3 joint up. I wanted to do the word around town is somebody got down. Hold on. Oh, we'll play a sad song. Here we go. This is it. This is just to set the mood. Embarrassing myself. The meltdown of Cosmic Cam. It's pretty bad. I've seen worse. Hold on. Let's go. It's hard, guys. And I've been going through a lot of work shit. And my friend died and shit. I've been just, saying, with my own life and shit. Going through my own shit. So I can't sit here and just say my internet friends have ruined. It's like, no, It's working a lot. It's not having any days off. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get to explore the internet as much as I would like and curate content as much as I would like. You know, it's a bunch of shit. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe same cause time. Maybe same cause place. Probably not. Probably so. Who cares? I love you guys. And peace out. Or maybe it's just been one of those days. Who knows? Go ahead, Mo. Let them know. It's just one of those days,
gotta
guys.
watch over me and cover me in the blood and forgive me for the blood that I put on these streets. For real. It's just one of them days again. One of them days again. Ooh, I'm thinking about where I done been. Thinking about my past relationship. My past relationship. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days again. One of them days again. They been dirt on my name. And I done felt so much pain that I'm okay with it. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days. I told them people about Mo3, put my life on them beats. For real. Told them the bitch I love, she burnt me and had me scared to pee. She did. 1305 where I was asleep. Oh, we started selling weed. We was. I was 16 when shit got deep. I'm shooting shit for free. Ain't none of my problems, we got them solved. Get up, go get them done. K-Rilla was catching them bodies. I'm like, damn.
I gotta get me one.
Oh, Cozzy was ready, he serving. Straight to the money. I gotta get me some. Marquise was out of his body. He caught a cap, they gave him 60 some. Murder about my name, it ain't a game. Won't let you slander that. No cap on Forest Lane. When Kenny Wayne wore that black fanny pack. Yeah, Devo slanging sex, yeah, back to the pack. We gramming that. For real. Still won't get my granny back. What? Fuck that dope, I am the crack. Yeah. Straight to the dope, running after that. Oh, yeah. Running with hitters, couple of killers on the pole. Couple of killers get up and get it when they go. Take it when niggas fuck on the knock and we don't go. We gon' cut up a nigga, fuck who be with him. Get up and get him. Won't tolerate niggas acting like hoes. Gun in my dealers, run up and get him. Put the gun through the window. And knock everything out the back of the throat. It's one of them days again. One of them days again. Ooh, I'm thinking about where I done been. Thinking about my past relationship. My past relationship. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days again. One of them days again. They putting dirt on my name. And I done felt so much pain that I'm okay with it. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days again.
I'm not feeling fly even though that I'm hot. I see through these niggas like mirrors and hate what I see with my eyes. They living a lie. I woke up kinda salty today. Man, couldn't even eat my frosted flakes. Real niggas had coward ways. This what you call sour days. I made his bun, this nigga turn red. Took care of son, this nigga hit my pet. I had 5 backwoods straight, I smoked the whole pack. Cause she did me like that, then she turned the back. Told my boss, she must ain't never loved me. Never knew love till I met this girl. Woke up mad in this big ass bed, man, fuck some head, I need some love. They better not fuck with me, fucking diabetes. I'm thinking casualty.
Ooh, it's just one of them days again. One of them days again. Ooh, I'm thinking about where I done been. Thinking about my past relationship. My past relationship. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days again. One of them days again. They putting dirt on my name. And I done felt so much pain that I'm okay with it. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days. My PO keep asking me shit. My lie don't sound the same. It don't. Ain't it got cancer? I think she got it from smoking like Eddie Kane. That smoke. When I met Rain, bitch, I was strapped. The rap went in my brain. It what? We selling CDs like crack cocaine. Yeah, bitch, we changed the game. Yeah. 3 baby mamas. Yeah, my first one. She so silent. My second one be in my pockets. Cause she know I got them dollars. My third one, that bitch so crazy. Keep my name in gossip. What? That's cause she lost. I told them hoes she with is not your partner. Yeah. Mama say I need a chill. She got a bad feeling. She do. She know them shootouts I've been in. She know the way I'm living. It's true. But I won't tell her I've been spinning. Won't let her get in my business. What? I smoke that nigga. That's crucifixion to go tell God one of them days again. One of them days again. Ooh, I'm thinking about where I done been. Thinking about my past relationship. My past relationship. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days again. One of them days again. They putting dirt on my name. And I done felt so much pain that I'm okay with it. That's just the way it is. The way it is. It's just one of them days again.
Me, my Glock, and my cousins looking around trying to catch us a hustle. It's just one of them days. Had to put down with my mother. Now motherfuckers back saying I'm crazy. It's just one of them days. Fuck officer friendly, bitch. Right now I'm AK friendly, bitch. Yeah.
Fuck all you unsubscribed.